from the tallest, breathtaking skyscrapers and the world's highest bridge stretching across the mountains to futuristic cities emerging from the desert. Humankind has always dreamed big. We've always strived to build bigger, better, and bolder. And today, we're witnessing that ambition on a scale never seen before. In this video, we'll take you on a journey across the globe to explore the most impressive megaprojects currently under construction. We start off this list with the NEOM, the $500 billion megacity rising in the heart of the Saudi Arabian desert. This isn't just a city, it's an entire futuristic region designed to be the most advanced and sustainable place on Earth. It's a key part of Saudi Arabia's Vision 2030 plan to diversify its economy. The project, situated on the Red Coast in northwestern Saudi Arabia, covers a vast area of over 26,500 square kilometers, 10,200 square miles. Strategically situated, NEOM will be a global crossroads for trade and connectivity, offering seamless, fast access to the rest of the world. It's Saudi Arabia's most ambitious project yet, aiming to redefine urban living with AI-driven technology, renewable energy, and even flying taxis. The city is designed with a strong focus on sustainability, aiming to rely entirely on renewable energy sources like solar and wind power. NEOM will consist of several distinct regions, each with its own unique focus and characteristics. The most unique region is the Line. Imagine a city that is only 500 meters high and 200 meters wide, but stretches 170 kilometers. That's the Line. No roads, no cars, no pollution, just an ultra-efficient AI-powered city where everything is accessible within a 5-minute walk. Plus, high-speed trains will get you from one end to the other in just 20 minutes. The Line is planned to house 9 million residents and will feature innovative urban design and sustainable technologies. Another region is Oxagon, the world's largest floating industrial complex. Saudi Arabia isn't just thinking about futuristic homes, it's reinventing industry. Oxagon will be the largest floating industrial complex in the world, powered entirely by renewable energy. Its goal is to revolutionize global trade and logistics using AI automation and cutting-edge robotics. The mountain region is Trojena, a futuristic ski resort in the desert. Yes, you heard that right. A ski resort in the middle of Saudi Arabia. Trojena will feature artificial snow, luxury hotels, and even a man-made freshwater lake, turning the desert into a winter paradise. This is a mountain resort destination that will offer year-round outdoor activities, including skiing, hiking, and snowboarding. Trojena aims to be a sustainable and eco-friendly tourism destination. It's also set to host the 2029 Asian Winter Games, a first for the region. And if skiing in the desert wasn't enough, how about a high-end island getaway? The vacation region, Sindala, the luxury island destination, is set to become the ultimate Red Sea luxury resort, featuring marinas, beach clubs, golf course, high-end hotels, catering to the yachting community and affluent travelers. NEOM aims to attract top talent and businesses from around the world, creating a vibrant and diverse community. It hopes to become a leading global center for innovation and creativity. Now it's still under construction, with various phases planned for completion over the coming decades. It's important to note that NEOM is a massive project with ongoing development, and there may be additional regions or sub-projects announced in the future. Heading over to the east, China is building record-breaking Huajiang Canyon Bridge. This engineering masterpiece is set to become the highest bridge on the planet upon its completion. With an astonishing height of 625 meters, 2,050 feet, this bridge will surpass all existing records, making it an engineering marvel and a symbol of China's rapid infrastructure expansion. This bridge is located in Guizhou province in China, and it will span one of the deepest canyons in the region, significantly reducing travel time and improving connectivity. The bridge is part of China's broader initiative to develop its transportation network, especially in remote and mountainous regions. Once completed, it will stand higher than the current tallest bridge, the Beipingjiang Bridge, making it the new benchmark in bridge engineering. Huajiang Canyon Bridge will be nearly 3 kilometers long in height of 625 meters and will cost over $2.3 billion. This megaproject is not just about breaking records, it is also about enhancing transportation efficiency and stimulating economic growth in the region. Once the bridge is operational, travel time will be reduced to a matter of minutes, greatly benefiting commuters and commercial transport. However, building a bridge at this height isn't easy. Engineers face extreme challenges, including extreme heights, strong winds, earthquakes, different weather conditions, and massive traffic loads, ensuring both safety and durability. To overcome these challenges, engineers are using a cable-stayed and suspension hybrid design, which allows for increased stability and strength. Additionally, advanced materials and seismic-resistant technologies are being incorporated to ensure the bridge's longevity and safety. As the world's tallest bridge, the Huajiang Canyon Bridge showcases China's engineering expertise and its commitment to pushing the boundaries of construction. Once completed, it will redefine modern bridge building standards and serve as an inspiration for future megaprojects around the world. Up next, humanity's greatest engineering feat in space, International Space Station, ISS. We can't overlook one of the most daring and expensive engineering feats ever undertaken, not on Earth, but in space. The International Space Station is a $150 billion project that represents global cooperation, scientific innovation, and the future of space exploration. The International Space Station is a massive, habitable satellite orbiting Earth at an altitude of approximately 400 kilometers, 250 miles. It serves as a research laboratory, a living space for astronauts, and a testbed for future space missions. The ISS travels at a speed of 28,000 kilometers per hour, 17,500 miles per hour, completing an orbit around Earth every 90 minutes. It's roughly the size of a football field and weight 420 kilograms, 925 pounds. First module were launched in 1998, continuously inhabited since 2000. Unlike many megaprojects that are built by a single nation or company, the ISS is a truly international effort. It consists of multiple interconnected modules, each built and launched by different space agencies, including NASA, Roscosmos, ESA, JAXA, and CSA. The International Space Station is a floating laboratory where astronauts conduct experiments in microgravity. These studies help improve medicine, materials science, and our understanding of space travel. It also serves as a stepping stone for future missions to the Moon, Mars, and beyond. It allows scientists to study how humans adapt to long-duration spaceflight, test new technologies, including advanced life support systems, water purification, and space robotics, all of which will be critical for future space colonization. The station also carries powerful instruments that monitor climate change, deforestation, and weather patterns from space. However, there are some challenges of maintaining such a massive structure in space, such a constant resupply of food, oxygen, and essential supplies, technical maintenance to repair equipment and update systems, and orbital adjustments to occasional boosts ISS to stay in orbit, as Earth's gravity gradually pulls it downward. Despite its success, the ISS is aging, and NASA plans to retire it around 2030. The station could be replaced by private space stations, China's Tiangong Space Station, or NASA's Gateway Station. The International Space Station is more than just a space habitat. It's a symbol of what humanity can achieve when we work together. From advancing science to paving the way for interplanetary travel, the ISS has played a pivotal role in shaping the future of space exploration. As we look to the next generation of space stations and deep space missions, the ISS will always be remembered as one of the greatest megaprojects ever built. The next megaproject on our list is Khavda Solar Park, the world's largest solar energy project. This massive initiative is set to become the world's largest solar power plant, reinforcing India's commitment to clean energy and sustainability. The Khavda Renewable Energy Park is a sprawling solar and wind energy project located in the Kutch district of Gujarat, India. Spanning a staggering 72,600 hectares, 726 square kilometers, the park is larger than some small countries. Developed by Adani Green Energy, the project aims to generate an unprecedented 30 gigawatts of renewable power, making it the biggest of its kind in the world. With an estimated cost of $25 billion, it represents a monumental investment in India's energy future. The park utilizes a hybrid model of energy generation, combining solar and wind power to ensure continuous electricity production. During the day, vast fields of photovoltaic panels convert sunlight into energy, while wind turbines supplement production, particularly in the evenings and during cloudy periods. To maximize efficiency, the park will also feature advanced energy storage systems, allowing surplus energy to be stored for later use. This integration of solar, wind, and battery storage will create a stable and reliable power supply, helping to meet the growing energy demands of India's rapidly expanding economy. The Khavda Solar Park has incredible potential, but it also comes with challenges. One of the biggest hurdles is Gujarat's harsh desert climate. Scorching heat, dust storms, and seasonal changes could affect how well the solar panels and wind turbines perform. To make sure the project thrives in the long run, the infrastructure must be built to withstand these tough conditions. An average photovoltaic cell may last 25 years if the module is regularly cleaned. The best way to clean them is by robotic solar panel cleaning system with soft microfiber. These robots are powered by solar panel and can be remotely monitored or controlled. Another major challenge is infrastructure development. The park is located in a remote desert region, which means that extensive investments in power transmission lines and distribution networks are required to transport the energy to urban centers. The success of Khavda depends not only on the construction of the park itself, but also on the ability to integrate it into India's national power grid. Additionally, the project raises questions about land use and environmental impact. Covering such a vast area means balancing energy production with conservation efforts, ensuring that local ecosystems are not negatively affected. The success of this initiative could inspire other countries to invest in similar renewable energy megaprojects, accelerating the global shift toward clean, green power. In the coming years, Khavda will not only help India meet its energy goals, but also serve as a model for how the world can transition to renewable, large-scale, and economically viable energy solutions. With climate change threatening the planet, such projects offer a glimpse into a more sustainable and environmentally responsible future. As the largest solar power project in the world, it represents a crucial step toward a cleaner, greener, and more energy-secure future. While challenges remain, its successful implementation could redefine how the world approaches energy production, proving that renewable energy megaprojects are not just possible, but essential for the future of humanity. We are heading over to Great Britain now. High Speed 2, or HS2, is the UK's largest railway project, designed to connect London, Birmingham, and eventually cities in the north at speeds of up to 225 miles per hour, 360 kilometers per hour. 140 miles of track, 32 miles of tunnels, and 179 bridges. Once completed, HS2 will cut travel times in half, significantly boosting economic growth and reducing congestion on existing rail lines. It should take only 49 minutes to get from Birmingham to central London. HS2 is being built in multiple phases. Phase 1, currently under construction, will connect London to Birmingham, while later phases were originally planned to extend to Manchester and Leeds. However, recent cost concerns have led to major revisions. The project includes 65 miles of tunnels, 50 major viaducts, and cutting-edge stations like Old Oak Common, designed to be one of the largest rail hubs in the UK. One of the most impressive structures is the Colne Valley Viaduct, stretching over 2 miles, the longest railway bridge in the country. Over 350 construction sites are currently active, employing thousands of workers and using innovative technologies to ensure efficiency and sustainability. HS2 aims to be the most environmentally friendly high-speed rail project in the world, powered by zero-carbon electricity. However, HS2 has not been without its challenges. Originally estimated at £56 billion, costs have skyrocketed, now exceeding £100 billion. In 2023, the UK government announced that the northern extension to Manchester would be scrapped due to financial concerns. This decision sparked backlash, as many believed HS2 was crucial for bridging the economic gap between London and the north. As of early 2025, more than 70% of HS2's giant twin-board tunnels have been completed, and also over 58% of earthworks for the railway's cuttings, embankments, stations, and landscaping. Construction continues on the London to Birmingham section, with the first services expected to commence between 2029 and 2033. Once the design is finalized, full production of 54 trains will start around 2027. The project's future phases remain uncertain, subject to ongoing evaluations of costs, benefits, and political considerations. Number 5 on our list is King Salman International Airport. Currently under development in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia, is poised to become one of the world's largest and most advanced airports in the world. Covering a staggering 57 square kilometers, this colossal hub will feature 6 parallel runways and will have the capacity to handle 120 million passengers annually by 2030. That's more than some of the busiest airports today, and it's just the beginning. The construction of the airport is part of Saudi Arabia's broader plan to turn Riyadh into a global transportation and logistics hub as part of Vision 2030. This mega project isn't just about passenger flights, it will also play a pivotal role in boosting cargo operations, with a projected capacity of 3.5 million tons of cargo per year by 2050. Designed by the architectural powerhouse Foster Plus Partners, the airport's terminals will reflect Saudi Arabia's rich cultural heritage while offering passengers cutting-edge amenities. From luxury shopping to residential and recreational areas, this airport will truly be a city within a city. With a goal to achieve LEED Platinum certification, the airport will be powered by renewable energy and incorporate green initiatives in its design. It's a forward-thinking approach that aligns with global sustainability goals. But the impact of King Salman International Airport goes beyond just transport. It is set to generate a staggering 27 billion Saudi riyals annually for the non-oil GDP, creating over 103,000 jobs, both directly and indirectly. It's a game changer for the Saudi economy, boosting employment and fueling economic diversification. From its size and scope to its potential to transform the travel industry, King Salman International Airport stands as one of the world's most impressive mega projects. It's an iconic symbol of Saudi Arabia's ambition to modernize and establish itself as a global force in transport, tourism, and trade. Up next is Tesla's Gigafactory Nevada. Also known as Giga Nevada or Gigafactory 1, is a pivotal facility in Tesla's mission to accelerate the world's transition to sustainable energy. Covering over 5.3 million square feet, it is among the largest buildings in the world by footprint. Located in Story County near Reno, Nevada, this expansive factory plays a crucial role in producing lithium-ion batteries and electric vehicle components. Tesla's vision for Gigafactory is to revolutionize the battery industry by making production more efficient and cost-effective. The facility operates with cutting-edge automation and robotics to streamline the battery-making process. From raw materials to fully assembled battery packs, everything is done under one massive roof. But what makes this factory truly unique is its sustainability. Tesla plans to power the entire facility with renewable energy, using on-site solar, wind, and geothermal sources. The ultimate goal is to achieve a zero-emission, self-sustaining factory. Gigafactory Nevada isn't just about Tesla, it's a major economic driver. Since its construction began in 2014, it has created over 12,000 jobs and contributed billions to the Nevada economy. It's also helping to bring battery production back to the U.S., reducing reliance on overseas suppliers. By producing batteries at scale, the Gigafactory is helping Tesla lower costs, making electric vehicles more affordable and widespread. This shift is crucial in reducing global carbon emissions and accelerating the world's transition to sustainable energy. Tesla's plans don't stop here. The company is constantly expanding the factory, adding new production lines and increasing capacity. In 2023, Tesla announced a $3.6 billion investment to build a new facility on-site dedicated to manufacturing the Tesla Semi and new generation 4,680 battery cells. Elon Musk has even bigger plans for the future. Tesla envisions multiple gigafactories around the world, with Gigafactory Nevada serving as the blueprint for large-scale sustainable manufacturing. We are now reaching top 3 mega projects in the world. So if you like this video, don't forget to support us and subscribe for more great content. Number 3, Sagrada Familia, one of the most ambitious and awe-inspiring mega projects the world has ever seen. Most famous and iconic architectural work in the world. In the heart of Barcelona, Spain, stands a masterpiece that has captivated millions for over a century, an architectural wonder that's more than just a building. It's a vision in stone, a dream in progress. Designed by renowned Catalan architect Antoni Gaudí, this basilica has been in the making for over 140 years, started in 1882, and it's still not finished. His radical designs transform the church from a simple neo-Gothic structure into something entirely unique, something that could only be described as a cathedral of nature. In 1984, the Sagrada Familia was declared a UNESCO World Heritage Site, recognized as an outstanding example of Gaudí's unique vision and his contribution to architecture and art. The Sagrada Familia is a prime example of Catalan modernism, which is a unique variation of Art Nouveau, blending Gothic, Baroque, and modern styles with Gaudí's signature naturalistic approach. Gaudí's work is heavily inspired by nature. The columns of the church are designed to look like trees, and the facades are adorned with intricate, organic shapes that resemble leaves, flowers, and animals. Every part of the church is rich in symbolism, often relating to the Holy Family, the life of Jesus Christ, and Christian iconography. The interior of the Sagrada Familia is just as mesmerizing as the exterior. The design of the columns is meant to resemble a forest, with branches that seem to rise and support the ceiling. Gaudí's use of light and color is remarkable, as the interior has stunning stained glass windows that fill the space with vibrant colors. The church will have 18 towers in total. The biggest and most significant cross will be placed atop the central tower, which is dedicated to Jesus Christ. When finished, the tallest tower will reach 172.5 meters, 566 feet, making it the tallest church building in the world. Right now, there are several towers already standing, including the famous one. As of the 21st century, the Sagrada Familia is one of the most visited monuments in Spain, attracting over 4.5 million visitors each year. The entry fee for visiting the church helps fund its continued construction. Visitors can tour the basilica, see the facades, and explore the interior. The construction process itself is also part of the experience, with visitors sometimes able to view workers constructing or restoring parts of the building. The Sagrada Familia was originally expected to be completed by 2026, marking the centenary of Gaudí's death. But construction delays, partly due to the COVID-19 pandemic, have pushed that date back. The exact completion date is now uncertain, though it's hoped that it will be finished in the next decade. Number 2. Jeddah Tower. Formerly known as the Kingdom Tower, is an ambitious skyscraper under construction in Jeddah, Saudi Arabia, planned to become the tallest building on Earth. Originally designed to reach a groundbreaking height of 1,008 meters, 3,307 feet. It is set to surpass the Burj Khalifa by nearly 200 meters. If completed, it will be the first structure to reach 1 kilometer in height. The tower is the centerpiece of Jeddah Economic City, a planned business and tourism hub that aims to diversify Saudi Arabia's economy beyond oil. Designed by renowned architect Adrian Smith, who also designed the Burj Khalifa, Jeddah Tower's sleek, tapering form is inspired by the shape of desert plants and the natural landscape of the Red Sea region. Jeddah Tower isn't just about height, it's an engineering marvel. Its unique three-sided design helps minimize wind resistance, while its foundation consists of deep, reinforced concrete piles designed to withstand immense weight and shifting soil conditions. With over 200 floors, the tower will feature luxury apartments, office spaces, and the world's highest observation deck. There will also be a Four Seasons hotel and an exclusive penthouse at the very top. The building is planned to have 59 elevators, including double-deck lifts that travel at speeds of 10 meters per second. Despite its grand vision, Jeddah Tower has faced major setbacks. Construction began in 2013 and was expected to finish within 6 years. However, in 2017, work came to a halt due to financial difficulties and the Saudi government's anti-corruption crackdown, which affected key stakeholders in the project. The COVID-19 pandemic further delayed progress, leaving the tower unfinished for years. However, in late 2023, construction finally resumed, with new contractors taking over the project. As of early 2025, construction is still in progress, with 63 out of 157 floors finished. Now, the goal is to complete the tower by 2028, aligning with Saudi Arabia's Vision 2030 development plan. If completed, Jeddah Tower will be more than just the world's tallest building. It will symbolize Saudi Arabia's push toward modernization and economic diversification. The surrounding Jeddah Economic City is expected to become a major financial and cultural hub. attracting businesses, tourists, and investors from around the world. And yet finally, number 1, ITER, International Thermonuclear Experimental Reactor, is a $25 billion project being built in southern France in Cadarache. Unlike traditional nuclear reactors that split atoms, ITER will use nuclear fusion, the process that powers stars, to generate energy. The idea is simple but incredibly powerful. Fusing hydrogen atoms together releases enormous amounts of energy, without dangerous nuclear waste or greenhouse gas emissions. This is no ordinary power plant. ITER is a 35-nation collaboration involving the EU, USA, China, India, Japan, Russia, and South Korea. The sheer scale is mind-blowing. It weighs 23,000 tons, as heavy as 3 Eiffel Towers. It's the largest fusion reactor ever built, with a tokamak chamber over 30 meters tall. Tokamak is a heart of ITER, a giant donut-shaped magnetic chamber. Inside temperatures will reach 150 million degrees Celsius. That's 10 times hotter than the sun's core. ITER works by mimicking the process that powers the sun. Inside the reactor, hydrogen atoms are heated to extremely high temperatures, creating a hot, charged gas called plasma. The plasma is too hot to touch anything, so it's kept in place by powerful magnetic fields. These fields help control and confine the plasma, ensuring it doesn't touch the reactor walls. When the plasma gets hot enough, the hydrogen atoms collide and fuse together, releasing a huge amount of energy in the form of heat. This is the same process that powers the sun. The heat produced by the fusion reactions will be used to turn water into steam, which will drive turbines to generate electricity, just like in a traditional power plant. If the ITER fusion reactor is successful, it would be a game changer for the world's energy future. Fusion energy could solve the global energy shortage by providing a constant, reliable power source, unlike solar or wind, which depend on the weather. Since fusion doesn't release carbon emissions, it would be a key solution in fighting climate change and reducing our reliance on fossil fuels. The success of fusion would lead to the creation of a new industry, creating jobs and transforming energy markets worldwide. Beyond power generation, fusion technology could lead to breakthroughs in other fields, like innovations in technology, space exploration, and sustainable industries. If ITER proves fusion is commercially viable, we could see fusion power plants within a few decades, providing clean energy to billions. Of course, such an ambitious project comes with huge challenges. ITER needs to prove it can maintain fusion for long periods and produce more energy than it uses. The reactor materials must survive extreme heat and radiation from the fusion process. And also, fusion power plants will require a lot of investment up front, and it's uncertain how long it will take for fusion to be commercially viable. Currently, ITER is set to produce its first plasma by 2025, with full-scale fusion experiments expected in 2035. This isn't just another megaproject. ITER might be the future of human civilization itself, solving many of the world's energy and environmental problems. Which of these megaprojects excites you the most? Let us know your thoughts in the comments down below. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to Karamba. This helps to keep the channel growing. We will see you in the next video.